Assalamu alaikum dear students. Ajik son video used to which I say modes of transmission. The ajik's videos which was the modes of transmission depending upon the direction of transmission. Direction of transmission that which was there are three different types of transmission. There are three different modes of transmission. They are simplex, half duplex, the full duplex. Ajik's restaurant shows simplex cargo, half duplex cargo, the full duplex transmission cost transmission. The goodness transmission kache is fanan transmission, data transmission. Transmission is the process of sending transferring the data from sender to the receiver. एक जाई तक देखी जाई डाटा सेंड करन या कम्युनिकेशन डाटा सेंड करन that is one data transmission. So depending upon the direction of transmission, there are three types of data transmission. There are three different modes of transmissions. First one is the simplex transmission data. Simplex transmission क्या गई? Sir transmission mission. अच्छे सनान unidirectional transmission थी unidirectional transmission. Sorry. ठीक है गई? That means one-way transmission. That type of transmission where only the data can be transmitted only from sender to the receiver. Aki type is the data transmission. For example, again I say device A is a device A to each device B. Each sender to each receiver. In this type of transmission, the data gets transmitted only from sender to the receiver. Data should go ये भी direction में transfer, यो day transmission. वापस लिखने की जरूरत नहीं, ये arrow लिखने यो confuse नहीं. क्या है? Device A is always sender, device B is always receiver. Are you getting it? Oh, good. That means data is transmitted from sender to the receiver. That is only from one side. Sender to receiver. Not from receiver to sender. वापस कैसे किया? Sender to receiver. That means device A is sender to receiver. ये अगर एग्जांपल हमें शो इस कॉमन एग्जांपल सोन रेडियो गए उस रेडियो पे कौन चीज बोजान उस खाली रिसीव करान इतने वनान ती चीज रिसीव करान उस ने कहा वापस योर मिनट की हम. That is the example of the simplex transmission. TV सोन television सोन तब program उछान उस ने वापस हकातिम communicate करित की हम. That is the example of the simplex data transmission. In short, in simplex data transmission, the data can be transmitted only from sender to the receiver. That is, it is unidirectional, only from one direction. Sender to receiver. Okay. This type of data transmission is easy to install. Install current is easy. Unidirectional क्या है? Basically, it's inexpensive. Expensive चली क्या? ये लगा खर्च कम. का unidirectional transmission, simplex transmission में. तो दयम मोड में इस दयम किस्म च आने सुचो half duplex transmission. Half duplex transmission. ये simplex transmission है, इसे fast transmission तेज करता, quick, इसे fast transmission. Half duplex transmission. Half duplex transmission क्या है? Half duplex transmission. It is that type of transmission where both the devices, it's a device A, it's a device B, where both the devices can send and receive data but only one at a time. It is that type of transmission where both the devices can transmit and receive data, but only one at a time. That means this type of transmission. This type of transmission. Here, it's a sender, it's a receiver. A है data send करी transmit करी to BS. Go, but यम साथ sender A transmitting as कारण इस तरफ से receiver. B इस तरफ से receiver. यम साथ B ऐसे transmit कारण, for example A ये बना बेटे ब्याह, इसे sender. It should be device B, it's a device A. You find your receiver, it's a sender. Go, you inside device A should send current data to device B, you should receiver. You should receive, khadi boz nahi hota. You inside B I send current. You inside receiver A B current send वापस इस तरह से receiver. Go here, each device acts as a receiver as well as a sender. But the data transmission is one way. Only one can transmit data at a time. At a time, only one device can become as a sender or a receiver. एक साथ एक sender ऐसे एक sender तो भी आप receiver. तो एक ही साथ एक sender तो receiver तो ऐसे क्या? In this type of data transmission. तो ये मानते हैं two way traffic. शुरू हो या पकांच मतलब यह one way traffic. एक दो अकेले पकान योर देख सकते हो और पकान. अकेले गए चेक बात शुरू हो रहा या योर ची पकान traffic या दिमाग लांचु बात शुरू वाली one traffic. That means this type of transmission is called half duplex transmission. Example, the most best example is such as walkie talkie. Walkie talkie is a police officer ya Fuji officer the wireless broken. He made your message divan, patch karatim, okay, over matlabo one such over. Over. You hold him up over. That means yes, the transmission channel was watch option. It's a current serve both as a sender as the receiver. It's a send current through data, receive the mother. Exact current, exact current sender you, big like receiver. At a time, hack send to receive with it, exact data. You have to send to receive with it in half duplex transmission. The last one, yes, I see. So it's a full duplex transmission. Full duplex transmission. It is that type of transmission in which both sender as well as the receiver both the devices can send and receive data at a time simultaneously, where both sender as the receiver can transmit data simultaneously. For example, अगर ये sender to device A, to device B, which sender tikaran kam, the receiver tikaran kam. Sender ke, receiver ke. In this type of, in this mode of transmission, data transmission, both sender as well as receiver, that means both the communicating devices can transmit data simultaneously. दोनों ही can simultaneously transmit data हैकान ठीक. वो ये take your period, you take your period. एक ही साथ हैकान जैसे channel छासान, ये channel गई way path through which the data transmission takes place. ये channel से share between both by devices. जैसे channel समझवा ये share करान device A to device B के. That means अगर यहाँ मुझे for example 2 megabits per second share करान या सही for example data transmission rate है 2 Mbps तो आह करी send या में receive या करी या सही receive कोई A device से कराएंगे वही share तो B device करान से यही share वो यही अच्छा communicating channel समझवा इसी share करान दोनों device से आसमान that means in full duplex transmission the transmission takes place from both the sides at a time. Both the A sender as well as the receiver. That means both the devices A and B can send as well as receive data simultaneously. Aki साथ हेकन दोनों data audio तो that means अगर real life में निमो ये गई सोई अगर road is often two-way traffic. What should traffic pakan? What should traffic pakan? That's the side. So what ya that's the side of traffic pakan at a time or to you without any break. That's time साथ बनाने is full duplex transmission. Hope कि तैयार समझ के हाफ duplex transmission क्या गो, full duplex transmission क्या गो तो या से simplex transmission क्या गो. Well, depending upon the direction of the transmission, there are three different modes of the transmission: simplex transmission, half duplex transmission, to full duplex transmission. Simplex transmission goes to transmission where only one device can send data at a time. That where the direction of the direction of sending is unidirectional. That means only the sender can send data. Sender you take data, send के and receiver has to receive it. Receiver cannot return and receiver cannot send back the data. Receiver shouldn't can वापस data या से send करे कहीं. तो so half duplex transmission गई सर यह कुछ दोनों ही हैकन send के receive करे but one at a time. यम साथ sender से send करना data receiver से साथ रखनी होत. यम साथ receive वापस के data sender से साथ रखनी होत. That means a कोई issue at a time करना. That means not data transmission का efficiency. To full duplex transmission transmission you can दोनों ही at a time हैकन data या transmission हो योर करे. That's just from full duplex transmission. Hope कि तैयार सी असल पर समझ आऊँ बात से.